Taylor from the Refuge Youth Outreach Center. Taylor.
Yes, Bria's good.
Taylor and
Bria. I don't know if this is allowed, but
It is.
We're gonna tag team this, if that's okay with you guys.
We might look like we're dressed like teenagers, but these are actually my fancy pants tonight.
Let's do this again. Okay, is that all right? Perfect. Okay, so first off, thank you guys so much for having us. And Catherine and Patricia for nominating us. We would really love to meet you, because Cindy tells us, and we would love to connect after this. So my name is Taylor, and I am the Director of Housing Services at the Refuge. And this is Bria Wea, and she does community engagement and education. So what the Refuge does, our heart is to provide Jesus Christ, love and kindness to our youth through practical and compassionate means. And our goal is to do this by building relationship, but also with a deep-rooted desire to see these kids as God's good idea. And that's really how we view our kids, and that impacts all of our decisions. But as many of you know, we are in a severe active housing crisis. This means that there's limited access to places to rent, there's limited access to places to purchase and buy, there's limited resources to actually even find housing. Real estate agents are not accessible for a lot of people. But one of the biggest challenges involve the actual physical means of first and last month's rent. Without housing, how do you get a job? And how do you get a job if you don't have stable housing? Because you can't go to a landlord and say, hey, I promise I'll pay your rent, but I don't have a job. So there's a really big disconnect in actually being able to achieve actual, stable, affordable, safe housing. So this ever-daunting cycle is just perpetuating a cycle of poverty. But most of our youth, they come to our center not because they don't like their parents' rules, not because they've moved out, but because they're experiencing generational trauma. They're facing stereotypes, they have active addiction, right? There are so many circumstances, there's active forms of abuse. But they enter our community to be a part of community. And so when we can have things like our Youth Emergency Fund, this allows for us to look at unaffordable prescriptions or work boots. You just need to pick those up. Not as easy as said and done. But also first and last month's rent. So if we were to be selected tonight, that's what our funds would go towards, is helping our youth actually solidify that relationship between being housed, stable, and affordable. We really believe that when people have resources and access to that, they're going to make good choices and they're going to thrive, because everybody has goals. And even when you have not had the opportunity to pursue them, deep down we all have a desire to be seen and to be known and to be heard. And so housing is a really beautiful, tangible step to be able to kind of address that.
So I could really tell you 100 stories, and I've been with the Refuge for so many seasons, and so we are just so thankful. Like, we've been open for 20 years because of the community. So thank you, anybody in this room that's given over the years. It's incredible. In all the difficult seasons, we've somehow stayed open. The Refuge is there when it counts. It's such a great honor to walk alongside youth when they feel like not a single person in the world cares about them. It's really an honor. This past weekend, we went to a funeral. We were grieving with parents. We're there to clear out apartments. We're there also to celebrate. We're there to help a youth when they don't have enough money to buy a textbook because they've gone through college and they also need to feed their little ones. We're there for the celebrating times. We're there to grieve. We're there for all of it. There are so many things that happen, but no matter what, we're there for the relentless pursuit. So we relentlessly pursue these young people because we really, really believe that every single person has gifts and talents and abilities to offer their community. So seriously, guys, thank you so much for all the support. Sometimes people call us and just say, hey, you're doing a good job, and I say, thank you so much. I really needed that today. So guys, thank you as a community. We are so thankful, and we really do this without you guys as a community. Yeah, and so at the end of the day, the Refuge is just a place of hope and encouragement, and we will be there when they are angry, when they are happy, when they say pretty incredible things that I didn't know a person could tell me to my face. But guess what? We all make mistakes, we all learn, we're all doing this together, so we are so thankful to walk beside these incredible young people. So thank you guys.
Thank you.